Hey guys, here's my recipe for chicken noodle soup. The weather's been really awful lately and my kids have been sick, my husband and I have been sick, and there's a lot of bugs going around, so I made this chicken noodle soup for all of us, so I hope you guys enjoy it. First, you need 2 large chicken legs, which are the chicken drumsticks with the thighs still attached. Season generously with salt and pepper, and this next step is optional, but I like to add about half a teaspoon of powdered chicken bouillon, and it adds a really nice flavor, but if you don't have any, you don't need to add any, just stick to salt and pepper. In a large soup pot, drizzle about a teaspoon or 2 of olive oil and brown the chicken legs on both sides until it's nice and golden. I like to do this, you don't necessarily have to brown the chicken first, but I think it adds a really nice flavor. It makes it taste roasted without actually taking the time to roast the chicken in the oven first. So it's like a nice quick roasting in the pan. It adds a really nice flavor to the chicken stock. So when the chicken thighs are nice and golden on both sides, take them out and into the same pot add half an onion, 1 leek, 1 carrot, and 1 celery stalk, all just roughly chopped, and saute them in the fat in the pan for about 10 minutes until they're soft and translucent. Season generously with salt and pepper, and then add the chicken legs back in with the vegetables. Then you want to fill the pot with enough hot water to just cover the chicken. So what we're making now is actually the chicken stock, which is going to be the base of our soup. Add 1 thyme sprig and 1 chicken stock pot. This adds a really nice chickeny flavor to the stock. You can also use a chicken bouillon cube if you don't have the jelly pots. Let it simmer for 1 hour, and now you have a really nice, rich, delicious chicken stock to work with. Take out the chicken legs and put them to one side to cool until they're not completely cold, but just cool enough so you can handle and shred with your hands. Take the skin off and the bones and just shred the flesh. And with the leftover stock, drain it. I don't like to use the vegetables in the stock because they're too soft by this point and they just taste mushy in the soup, so I discard that. So back in the same pot, add 1 tablespoon of butter and saute 1 celery stalk, 1 carrot, and 1 leek, this time finely sliced. You just want to saute for about 2 minutes or so until they're a bit soft, and then add the strained chicken stock in with the vegetables. Stir well and then taste for seasoning at this point. I like to add a tiny bit of sugar because it just rounds out the flavor. Stir and then add the shredded chicken back in with the soup. Again, check the seasoning, and if it tastes good, you're done. And what I like to do is cook my noodles separately. I don't like to cook it in the soup because when you reheat it the next day, the noodles are mushy. So I like to cook the noodles separately and then top it with the hot soup, and it's just perfect. And that way you can have different types of noodles for different people who are having the soup, because my kids like it with pasta, my husband prefers it with rice noodles, so you know, it's more flexible that way. And that's it, your soup is done. It's so delicious and so comforting. It's got a really delicious mellow flavor, and it's just so satisfying in every way, and it's very good for you as well. So I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.